What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Blind Power, and today I have 3 simple tips for you to staying safe in public transportation. I had a recent friend who passed away because I guess he got pushed into traffic from getting out of a bus or something. I don't know the details, but when I heard that, I'm like, wow, we need to take some precautions. And I guess you don't really think about safety precautions until you hear something happen. You're like, oh, I guess I have to look out for that too, huh? And it just kind of brings your life. You're like, dude, people may think that visually impaired and blind people are vulnerable and somebody may want to harm. So here's 3 tips that they're pretty basic, but they're gonna help you out because some of them are logical and some of them are just like, you know what, we really do have to pay attention to these things. So I'm gonna quit rambling and tell you them now. So at number 3 is stay in good neighborhoods. Avoid low-income neighborhoods. Stay in middle class and high class neighborhoods. Here's why. Lower income people are usually angry or upset about something or another. Either they're in a situation they don't want to be in, or they're just simply not educated, or whatever the case may be. Low income society is usually pretty sketchy. So my advice to you is find neighborhoods that are middle class or high class. They're more educated. They're always willing to help you a lot more. If you're taking Uber or Lyft or even public transportation, you're a lot safer. To be honest, if you're taking an Uber or Lyft in a sketchy neighborhood, of course, who's going to come pick you up? Somebody from the sketchy neighborhood who is sketchy themselves. So it's one thing to note. And number 2, this one really is important. I've been using this one since I started using Uber and Lyft years ago. What you want to do is, when you get out, like right when you're getting into an Uber or a Lyft, on your phone in the app, it tells you the name and the license plate. Verify with either one or both if you like, but you have to verify with one or another. The name is the easiest. Just ask, hey, what's your name? And for purposes, don't show them your phone. Try to keep your phone or put the screen curtain on or something, so that you know 100% that you're verifying their identity with you, so that way you're not getting robbed or something. It's gonna. And I know this sounds stupid, but it happens. People disappear, and you want to avoid disappearing like a lot of people, or something happening to you. So ask for the name of the Uber driver, Lyft driver, or the license plate if you want to double, triple, quadruple check. I've had situations where there's Ubers that the name is different than what it says in the app, and it turns out that they're using somebody else's identity to use Uber or Lyft, and then I'm like, hey, what's your license plate number? I'm kind of sketched out, and they're like, oh yeah, my license plate is this and this and this. I'm like, okay, yeah, it matches, okay, and then you can get on. But the reason why I say this is because it's happened to me, where especially in places where there's a lot of immigration, they'll usually use somebody else's Uber identity, and even though it may be illegal, they may not be a bad person. You just have to make sure that you're safe. So name and license plate, both things you want to try to verify when you get on an Uber. At number 1 is avoid open platforms. So not necessarily avoid them, don't go near them, but if you're gonna go on a train or a subway or something where there's open platforms, try to stick where you hear people, or stick to the middle of the pathway where people are walking, so that you're in a safe zone. And then when you hear the train or subway or whatever you're waiting for come, then go up to it, approach it when you know it's safe. And if you're not sure, ask somebody. There's usually people who are willing to help, and the reason why I say this is because a lot of deaths have happened because people get distracted, or we may not see it and we could just walk right off of it, and what's below it probably is some kind of road or something, and you can get injured badly from that. So honestly, my advice to you is avoid open platforms until you know it's safe. If you know the train is there, then get on. But if you're not sure, if you're really not sure of the area, then ask for help. There's also an app out there. I forget the name right now, but I'll put the links in the description. The one's called Be My Eyes, and the other one is, I don't know, but I'll put both of them in the description. They're pretty good. You're gonna need them because if you're in an unknown area, they can actually guide you and tell you, hey, it's safe or it's not safe, and you can keep them on there with you until you get on safely. This is usually good precautions if you're in a new place that you don't know and you're getting on a train or subway or something. You don't want to fall through and go on and just fall into the streets. You want to try to keep yourself as safe as possible. So that's it. Those are the 3 things that I have to tell you. The 3 tips. It's crazy how many accidents happen, so stupidly like that. So these are just tips so that hopefully I can give you guys some mindful thinking of keeping yourself safe. Sometimes you may not think about safety until somebody mentions it to you, and that's kind of what happened to me. That dude, passed away, and I was like, wow, I guess you do need to do safety precautions when you're doing public transportation. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video just as I enjoyed making it. Happy holidays, and I will have a holiday special video coming out soon, so I'll be uploading consistently now. I know I had a time where I wasn't uploading consistently, but now I'm uploading consistently again. Comment, rate, subscribe. You know what to do. I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.